And welcome back to the Tea with Honey podcast. Hey there, Mandy.
Hello, Teddy. How are ya?
I'm good. I've had a good week. What about you?
I'm great. Honestly, I feel great
Good.
today. I have had a really good week, and I feel like I've done a lot of stuff. So I'm good.
You've done a lot of stuff. Checking things off your list? Like stuff
no.
that you've had on your to-do list or just doing stuff?
Stuff.
Okay.
Nothing I'm supposed to do, but I'm doing stuff.
Listen, that's like, I feel like I'm the queen of like, oh, you have a to-do list of like 30 things that you need to get done that are like a little bit challenging or like maybe have like a twinge of something you don't want to do. How about you add on a list of 50 things that like seem maybe a little bit more fun? And then I plow through that list instead.
Totally. I have had the same to-do list the entire month of October and now the first week of November. I've had these same to-do list. And
is there anything on that to-do list that you can like share that you have been avoiding? Okay.
This sounds really bad because this is really lazy, but I have been meaning to make a couple doctor's appointments and like just to go to the dermatologist
that's not
like
lazy. That's not lazy. That is so relatable.
I can't pick up the phone and call them. I'm like, if I don't call and make an appointment, if it's like past 10 a.m., I'm not calling a doctor's office. I want to do it first thing in the morning.
Okay.
I don't want to, like, if it's the afternoon, I just couldn't be bothered. So it's probably at like 9 a.m. I need to call and just make an appointment. But I can't. I cannot get myself to do it.
Listen,
so,
my doctor, I have like an outstanding like bill at my doctor's office and they keep texting me about that. They keep texting me about it. And I'm like, okay. But I can't pay it online. I have to like call in to like pay this like $25 bill or whatever. And for weeks, Fridays are typically the only day that I don't stream. And so I'm like, I find myself on Fridays being like, I'm going to call and pay that bill. I call, they're closed on Fridays.
Oh.
And so every week I do this. And every week I'm like, I'm going to call and pay the bill. And I've done this like 3 or 4 weeks where I've called on Friday to pay this $25 bill. And I'm like, well, guess it's never getting paid because I can only call them on Fridays. I don't care if I get off of stream at 2 p.m. and I still have like a couple hours. Like, that's not going to happen. Like, Fridays are the day. And if they're not available, that's on you.
That's on them. That's their own
It's
fault.
not. Like, I need to get the stinking bill paid. But I'm still like, gosh, dang it. Why is like the day that they're off the day that I want to get it done?
I get that. I mean, I completely understand.
Yeah.
And here's my thing. And you know this. Whenever I call you and my daughter is like not asleep and she is anywhere in the house with me, if she even hears me say hello to someone on the phone, she's running. Those pitter-patter feet are like slapping the ground and she is running to see who I'm talking to and will scream at me to stop talking or like screaming at me to take the phone from me. And that she does that every single time I talk to you. So I am not about to call a doctor and like talk to a receptionist.
I wonder,
who's
again,
not wanting to talk to me.
Yeah. Like, and the other day on the phone, we were chatting and she's like, get off the phone. And you were like, okay, I will in a minute. And I was like, girlfriend, I would be like, absolutely not. But I wonder if there's like could you get her like a little play, like iPhone, not like an iPhone, but like, I wonder if they sell little like phones or like play phones like when you answer the phone, you could hand her this little thing and say, here, like you go FaceTime somebody and like, not like really FaceTime somebody.
Great idea.
But like get her a little phone so that like if you're on the phone, like she can have a phone and have her like use that fake little phone and go show all of her teddy bears to like whoever's on the other line. Like,
and you know that's exactly it. She goes, Mama, show Auntie Teddy bears or whatever it is. And she wants to take the phone and just go run and show you things on the camera. And it's fine. Like sometimes I will call my parents and be like, hold the phone. She's just going to entertain you for 30 minutes. I got to do something.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to call a doctor's office and have her like, Mama, stop talking in the background the whole way.
Yeah.
So I
wonder if you can like train her to be like, okay, I'm picking up my phone. You pick up your phone.
I could.
Like,
totally.
why don't
she has a little kid like phone that she can press buttons on, but
I say train her like she's a dog.
I mean, honestly, that's like what you have to do, right?
I know. Yeah.
So that is something on my list that I absolutely need to do,
Yeah.
but I keep putting it off. I've gotten like the laundry done. I've gotten those little things. I'm sure there's some bigger tasks. I honestly don't even remember because I wrote this to-do list so long ago. So I actually just need to like put it on my fridge.
Yeah.
Or on my counter.
Try putting some of them in your Finch app. Maybe that will help.
Yes, that's a great idea. Listen. You want to know what I did? For the Finch app, I updated my goals on there. So I feel like what I was doing, the goals were like, get out of bed, brush your teeth, drink some water, take 3 breaths. And I'm like, okay. And so my little bird is already on their adventure and I have walked 5 feet away from my bed, you know? Like things are going.
Yeah.
So I was
but look at you challenging yourself. You're like, okay, well, I'm already up. I should add some other things. I go, oh, look at that. I'm 2/3 of the way done from the day. Look at that. I'm successful. I don't push myself at all. I go, oh, look at that. I'm on my adventure already. Good for me.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I'm like, what's the point of me doing this? And
I'm not pushing myself. I'm like, okay, good.
Well, okay, so here's the thing. Take this with a grain of salt. I added they have like a lot of really good suggested goals if you scroll through them that are like personal relationship goals or, I don't know, exercise goals, whatever it is. And so I added ones that were like, think of someone who cares about you. And I was like, okay. Yeah, but then you didn't text me back the day I added it when I said, hey, me and Pip, my bird, love you. I hope you have a great Monday. You didn't even answer that. So I was like, well, I guess I can't check this off my list.
But I did address your comment in stream and I said, I'm not good at texting back in the mornings. And then you want to know what? We had that conversation and I was like, I'm really bad at texting. Like when I start getting ready for stream in the morning, like I have my mornings like scheduled down to the minute. Literally, when I get up, I have my morning scheduled down to the minute. And so I'm just not good at texting. Like I'm usually running behind, whatever. And then stream starts. And obviously I'm not like good at texting during stream. So I said to you, if you want a response, your likelihood of getting a response is way higher post like 2 p.m. Either pre 7 a.m. or post 2 p.m. Listen, I'm way more likely to reply. I'm just giving you the odds here.
Listen.
The next flippin' morning, you texted
me at 7 a.m.
You texted me paragraphs while I was curling my hair. And I was like, you literally said in chat, noted. And then the next day, start sending me paragraphs.
But it was at 7 a.m. It was at 7 a.m. It was before you were on the clock.
7 a.m. I said pre 7 a.m.
Sorry, I'm not waking up that early.
7 a.m. is when the schedule gets going every morning.
Well, you know what? My eyes are still shut at 7 a.m. So maybe better luck the next day. So anyways,
I'm like
I added that.
6:30 to 7, I'm free.
Oh, great. Okay.
And then post 2 p.m.
Sure. I'll remember that. Don't worry. I'll remember that. But I add a person who, like, think about a person who cares about you. So, okay, I'll text you at 2 p.m. and tell you to love me. And then I added, write down something that made you happy today. And I was like, this is kind of fun. I've done it every day so far. And then there was
I used
one
to keep
other
a journal.
One.
I used to keep a journal like that for years. And it was it was my gratitude journal. And I had it sitting at my desk at work. And every day I would write down, I would do it like the next day for the day before. But I would go into the office and sit down and say, okay, like what made me happy yesterday? And it could be something as simple as like, I washed my car. Like I went to the car wash. Or like I had one of my favorite meals. Or it was like during that period of my life is like when I got miles. And so I was
Teddy
like.
texted me back.
Yeah. That would be one. But I like, one of them was like, I picked up Miles, whose name was, he had a different name at the start. When I first got him, he had a different name. So if I look, I still have those journals. But when I look back, I'm like, I went and picked up.
Whatever his name was.
Dog.
Pre-Miles.
Yeah. Whatever his name was. Pre-Miles.
I want to know. We got to look it up.
I know. I've got him somewhere. I've got him.
Well,
I got those journals, but those are cool. That's a good one. That's a good one to have like a little journal that you can write good things in. I like that.
And I do. I have a few. The app apparently will, like, you write them in the app and it keeps a bulleted list of them.
That's cool.
So that was great. And then I don't remember the last one, but they're actually kind of challenging. And then another one was pick up clothes off the floor, because I'm not bad at that. I honestly am pretty good at just like getting clothes put away. But I made them more intentional, and
that's good.
I made them more effort-based and thought-based. Like, I had to sit and think about things. And if like I couldn't think of something, I would text you, and be like, hey, tell me you care about me or something. I don't know. So it was good. I really like this app. I'm having a lot of fun with it, honestly.
Yeah.
But let me tell you something. I got to tell you something emotional. And I don't know if it's like funny. I don't know if you have ever watched Bluey, right? This is like totally out of the blue.
But I have never seen it.
Let me tell you something. I don't know. This is just like in my mind, and I have to tell you this. And if anyone is listening to this and has children and has watched Bluey, you probably will know what I'm about to say. There is an episode of Bluey that tore my heart out this morning, threw it on the ground and stomped all over it. It was the most emotional TV episode I've ever watched. It's called Sleepy Time, and it's about Bluey's little sister Bingo, like wanting to be a big girl and sleep in her big girl bed by herself all night and like not get up to go to her parents, right? And she goes to sleep, and then she starts like floating in space. Like, her dream is that she's this little thing in space, and there's no sound or music. It's almost like if you were in space and you can't hear anything. You know what I'm talking about? But there's like not orchestra music in the background, but like kind of creepy but elegant and pretty music playing. And she's just floating around with her little stuffed animal like you are holding your teddy bear right now. Imagine this little Teddy's literally holding her teddy bear as we record this in her hands.
Emotional support.
Absolutely, I get it. So she has her emotional support bunny in her arms, which I love bunnies, so I already am emotional about that. And she's floating in space, and then she gets lonely. She gets super lonely and sad, and her bunny sees other bunny friends that are like the rings of, is it Saturn? Saturn is the rings, right?
Saturn has rings, yep.
And so the bunny's like, oh my gosh, can I go be with like my fellow bunny rabbits? And Bingo's like, yeah, okay, Floppy, go ahead, go. And then Bingo's sitting like crying on Pluto, cold and alone. And so like in real life, it flashes back to what she's doing. And she's like cold and sad and alone in her big girl bed. And I think this, I'm getting goosebumps thinking about it. In the episode, her mom walks in the room to like check on her or something. And all of a sudden, as soon as like in her unconscious state of sleep, she can sense her mom standing there. And so in the dream and in the show, they show her like flying towards the sun, like the warmth of the sun in scary cold space is like her mom. And then her mom was there, and I was like, this is the most emotional episode of my whole life. And so I don't know. You got to watch it. It's amazing.
Listen,
it was amazing.
I'm not a parent, so it's not going to hit. Like,
it might surprise you. It might surprise you. I'm so serious. I think it might surprise you. You're an emotional girl, and it's cute. I think you would like it. Especially, the part that'll get you is the dog saying goodbye to their stuffed animal.
Oh, yeah, that would get me.
I think that would make you cry along.
That would.
That's it. Forget the sun, all of that. You're crying because she lost her animal. But here's the problem. My daughter loves that episode now. So she literally will say, sleepy time. I'm like, no, can you pick anything else, please? Please? So that was my day. But
emotional, but that's good.
It's so beautiful. Like, whoever wrote that show, they did a great job. And I do think it's more for like adults to watch with children, so I can appreciate that.
Yeah, I've heard like a lot of people in stream talk about it and say it's a great show, and like kids love it, and I know that like parents love it. So I've heard great things about it. But yeah, I've never seen it. It's just one of those things that's like, because I don't have, like, I haven't been exposed to it, it's not something I would just like turn on. Like, what is it? Is it
For
Disney?
Sure. Yeah, Disney Plus.
It is Disney? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm never
good.
like, this is what I'm going to turn on, you know?
Well,
I've
yeah,
heard
no,
it's
I
great,
wouldn't expect that. But it's the best. So I need to emotionally like, what's the word I'm looking for? Prepare myself or put that wall up. So anytime it's on, because she loves this episode, I need to be able to be
learn
like,
to like tune out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because we love it. So that's fun. And what else did I do? What else has been going on? I went to IKEA. I love IKEA.
I do too. What were you shopping for something specific, or were you just like, I'm going to go to IKEA?
Yeah. So it's all kind of like a full circle here. In this room where I record the podcast with you, half of it's the playroom also. And so we've had a TV we've been meaning to hang up, but I needed more storage in here as well for like toys and whatnot. And so I was like, I could get some cool IKEA furniture for storage, whatever. And I went on their website and they have this tool, and I thought of you because you can basically put the dimension of your walls in there. And it's this like engineering simulator, whatever, where you can import all of the pieces of furniture that you want to buy and like fit it into your space and see what it would look like. And it'll give you all the measurements. And I know you guys have wanted to do something like that in your house, in your living room. So that could be a really fun
like
option.
Built-ins. Yeah.
So I mimicked like a built-in look. They are we didn't build them in anywhere, but it's wrapped around this TV where now it's like she can watch TV. I can do something over here. It's great.
Did you not have a TV down there before at all?
No, it wasn't plugged in. So we didn't. And I think it's going to be a game changer to be able to like be down here, do something.
You be able to be productive while she's entertained. Yeah,
exactly. So that was fun. But let me tell you, when we were building the furniture, I love building IKEA furniture. I think it's easy. It's timeless. It's usually all pretty similar. In this room, we have... So it's an old house and the ceiling's a little lower down here, but our lights are like, they're not flush in the ceiling like can lights. They kind of hang down a little bit. And they're glass. They're like glass domes with a bulb inside. And my husband's tall. He's a tall guy. I don't know what was going through his head where he was just walking around not looking where he was going, but he smashed his head into one of these glass balls and shattered the whole thing.
Are they like the boob lights?
No, it's like we got them at Home Depot or something. Like we updated the lights to be these things, and his head went through one of them. Literally completely shattered. This glass in his hair, glass all over the carpet. And I was like, I'm cracking up. Like, I thought it was the funniest thing in the world. But I was like, are you okay? It was fine. So we got it all built, and it looks great. And now I want to be in here more. So
That's good.
I'm excited.
It's good because it's like a place where you can be productive and hopefully keep the little one entertained while you have that time to yourself.
Yes, that's the main goal, because if I'm like hiding over here, she'll come running over and she'll find her little Play-Doh that I hide so she doesn't have access to it whenever she wants. But I think that's all I've been up to. But it's been fun. Building furniture's great. Having a new space to work with and like decorate in your house is wonderful. So
I have a lot of those spaces, but I just do nothing with them. So
I have to come to town and I can help you. That's one of my favorite things to do.
I'm so indecisive, and I'm indecisive. And then I'm also like, I'm just like hesitant to spend money on stuff. I don't know. Like,
for sure.
Decorating for me, like I have a hard time spending money on things that, although would make life more comfortable and cute, I'm like, oh, but I don't need it. I don't need it, you know? And then I'm like, so I struggle with that.
Yeah.
I struggle with that.
Completely.
But if like there's a vision and I know that like this is a part of the plan, I'll spend the money on it. But I don't have a plan. So my house
I will make you a plan.
Stark white.
Well, we overhauled your kitchen. When was that? Earlier this year?
Spring?
I think that was. Yeah. We did that. And that went well. I feel like our next project could be your living room.
Yeah, the living room needs to be done.
I think I could do it.
The living room needs to be done. The only issue is that like what we need to do in the living room isn't just like adding like decor here and there. Like I think we need paint, and I think there needs to be like some construction done in terms of like those built-ins, and so yeah, it would be like a little bit of extra.
I think I could. But I'm pretty handy. Yeah. I've learned a thing or two. I still have some learning to do, but I could do it, and it would look good.
I'm not like, I could totally put like shelves together. I think like what we're looking at would be like woodworking. Like we're gonna need like like not just like like not a chainsaw, but like a wood saw and like a table saw and like a whole bunch of stuff. And so like we've looked into it. I don't know.
It's a lot.
Have all the
it's hard to find the people who can help with that, or like getting the tools yourself.
We got a quote for someone to do it. Like we sent my plans to like a guy in the area who could like do woodworking like that. And he quoted us $20,000. And we said, ha 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 ha. No, thank you, but appreciate your time. And then he like emailed us back like 6 months later and was like, hey, circling back on this, like based off of like pricing, like if we did it a little bit differently, like we might be able to get it down to like 15,000. And I was still like,
are you serious?
I'm thinking like a couple thousand.
Yeah, like, I'm like, I watch HGTV. I know like, that's not right.
So,
that's wild.
So yeah, I don't know that like, I don't know. It's
discouraging. One day, but if you ever trusted me, I could probably try to work some magic, you know. I'm no professional.
I have full faith we could put the bookshelves up. It just, I don't think it like the level of like detail and like adding in those like wood pieces that I think I want to make them look more elevated.
Yeah.
Would be above our skill level. It would be like for sure with a wood saw or like a table saw and like sanding and like nail guns and like all that stuff. So
that's fair. I feel like I'm in an interview right now. I did have to take wood shop in, what grade was it? Middle school. I took wood shop.
I don't know
for
why,
a couple months.
But it's probably like 17 years since you've done that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's a little rusty, but I can pick it up fast. Don't worry.
Yeah, so but IKEA's fun. That's good. That's awesome. I love IKEA.
I just like the trip there. I like walking around.
Yeah, I went on that work trip a couple months ago, and I was like, they had an IKEA by my hotel, and I was like, I'm just gonna go for a walk. So
yeah,
I totally get that. I love just walking through IKEA. I got candy. I got some snacks.
Great
walked
snacks
around.
there.
I was mad I had already had dinner, so I didn't get the meatballs, but like the meatballs there are really good.
The meatballs are great. Their cinnamon rolls are delicious. Do you remember our first day in Greece? Like we went our first day in Greece.
Yes. We took a cab. Yes. We took a cab to IKEA. We got in a cab. We went to IKEA and we went and got our, cause we did a study abroad in Greece. We lived in a studio apartment together, and our studio apartment was literally like one room. It had like a hallway sort of like kitchen, and then like on the other side of that hallway was the bathroom. And so we had our two twin beds, and when we showed up, the beds had like scratchy sheets and one blanket on them. It was like you have a blanket and some scratchy sheets. And so the blanket too was like a scratchy blanket. It's one of those like blankets that maybe it's wool.
Wool, yes.
Was it wool? It was so scratchy. And so we immediately, like before it was our first day there, like we landed and we went to IKEA. We got in a cab. We left the airport, got to our apartment. I think we walked around a little bit. And then went to IKEA.
We need blankets.
Yes. And then we went to IKEA. And then we got some plates because like our apartment didn't have any plates or anything. So we got like a small pack of silverware. We got a couple plates. I think we had like 2 plates, 2 bowls, 2 cups. And we each got some sheets and some comforters. We got some like twin duvets, like the little cheap duvets, from IKEA. But that was so fun. Every time I go to IKEA, I think about that. And like they still sell the same stuff.
It's
like
the same
they still
stuff.
sell those comforters. Yeah.
The same comforters and those little plastic like cheap plates that they have. It's
Yep.
wonderful. I
Mhm.
seriously should buy some for my house just for nostalgia purposes.
Mhm.
But yeah, that was a fun idea. I literally woke up and had this inspiration and was like, I want to go to IKEA. And I went.
Good
Well,
for
I
you.
designed it first and then we went. So it was fun.
Was
What
that over
about
the
you?
weekend? Was that last weekend?
It was Sunday.
Okay. That is a fun day.
Tell me about your weekend.
What did I do this weekend? I spent a lot of time working. It was another busy work weekend. I have a lot of like
Again?
content stuff I have to do. Yeah, so we did a lot of like planning. I
Okay.
will say, so Saturday was like a lot of that. Sunday afternoon was a lot of that, but Sunday morning. So Sunday morning, was it Sunday morning? No, it was Saturday night. So Saturday night, Mr. Teddy said to me, he gets all like bashful and he walks up to me and he goes,
Oh.
"Can we get Mexican food for dinner?" And I was like, "Sure." Because Mexican food is his favorite. It's not
That's
my
really
favorite.
cute.
Like, I like it. It's fine, but it's not my favorite. And so he walks up to me and he's like doing that little like thumb twiddle thing. Like, "Can we get Mexican food for dinner?" And I was like,
Like pouty
"Sure.
face.
What are we going to do for me?" And he goes, "We can go to Crumble Cookie afterwards." And I said, "Sounds great. I'm in." So
My jaw's
we
on
had
the floor.
Yeah, so we went to Mexican food. We had a fun little dinner. I had a little marg, he had a beer, and then we went to Crumble Cookie. And as we were pulling up to like the Crumble Cookie area, like in that same like general vicinity, there was a Target. And so we're driving by Target and he goes, "Do you maybe want to just like walk around Target a little bit too?" And I was like, he's like, "Do you want to maybe walk around Target a little bit before we go to Crumble?" And I was like, "Sure."
Yeah.
Like, when
What's
have these
going
words
on?
ever left your
What's
mouth?
happening?
Like, what? We walk into Target and he slows down right as we walk in and he goes, "Do you want to get a Starbucks to walk around with?" I'm like, "What is happening? What is going on?" And so, but it was like after.
Can I
it was like-
borrow him for a day?
Yeah, it was like post dinner. So I mean, it was probably like 6:30, 7 p.m. at this time on like a Saturday
What?
night. And he was like, "Do you want to maybe get like a Starbucks to walk around with while we
That's unusual.
shop?" And I was like, "Yeah," because like he offered. Of course. I was like, "Yeah." And then we get like into the line and I was like, "Wait, no, it's like 7 p.m. I don't need a coffee right now. Like, no, I don't actually want a Starbucks." So I looked at him and I was like, "No, I don't actually need a Starbucks. Like, we don't need to spend the money. I don't really need one. Like, I just wanted it because you like offered."
Right.
So I was like, "No, I'm good." So then we like walked around Target and he was like all stoked. He got Capri Sun. He got this giant bottle of kombucha because he's in his
Okay.
like kombucha phase right now.
Yeah.
He just like was vibing at Target.
Interesting.
And it was the strangest thing. I got myself a heated blanket because I'd been talking about wanting a heated blanket. I will say, for a couple of weeks would go to bed every night, like the past couple of weeks, and be frozen. I'd get into bed and be so cold and my feet were cold and I was really, really cold. And so I would get my little heating pad that I use like on my belly when I have cramps. And I would like turn it on and shove it down by my feet and at least like fall asleep with my feet on this heating pad. Like I would just like not move and put my feet on this heating pad. And I was like, I really just want a heated blanket. So I get this heated blanket from Target. It's a cute one. Like he helped me pick it out, whatever. He was like, "That one's cuter, whatever." So I got this heated blanket from Target and literally that same day, my period starts and my body temp shoots through the roof and I still haven't used the gosh darn blanket because I've been on my period and I don't know if I'm assuming that's what it is because my body temp seems like it's higher than normal and I've been going to bed not cold at all this past week.
Shoot.
And I'm like, gosh, dang it.
Well,
but
soon.
I'm sure that'll change. That'll change.
At least
right.
next
That's gonna
time you'll
end.
have it already. You'll have it
Exactly.
prepped and ready to go.
Exactly. So, Anyway, that was Saturday. Got Crumble Cookie, was kind of disappointed. Didn't love the flavors. They were just like meh. We both tried them and we were like, they were just okay. So
that's like the most fun day. There was no catch. Like I'm still waiting for the catch.
No. And then you want to know what? He goes,
"Oh God, here we go. There's more."
Then we go to Crumble. We get cookies. And I go, oh, well, we have to get some milk. So let's stop at the grocery store on the way home. And he goes, well, Trader Joe's is right here. Do you just want to pop into Trader Joe's? I'm like,
so
what
annoyed.
is going on?
I'm so annoyed.
I think. So all of this leading into, no. That was not, it wasn't the same day. It wasn't, that was on Saturday. So I don't know. I don't know what was going on. He just was vibing and wanted to be a basic girl and hang out with me and go to Target and Crumble Cookie and Trader Joe's and Starbucks.
I'm so happy you got to enjoy such a lovely day because that sounds fantastic.
Yeah, it was good. But that was a fun day. So we did that on Saturday. Some other just random things that have occurred over this week, not necessarily just the weekend. However, last weekend, we unsuccessfully attempted to get tickets to the Eras Tour in Indianapolis.
Oh, we sure did. We tried so hard.
We tried. I just think it was such a long shot. So many people were trying to get tickets.
I don't know. I was kind of convinced. Like I was prepped and ready to drive to Indianapolis.
No,
to make
I was too. Like I was willing to be like, oh, I will leave at 3 a.m.
Right.
and do what I have to do.
Right.
But yeah, but I also knew like for me it was only if we could get tickets that were like direct from Ticketmaster through like the drops, because I knew I couldn't afford to buy them resale,
right?
Because they were so expensive. So that was unsuccessful, but at least we tried. At least we can say we tried. I think if we hadn't tried, I would have felt like a little bit of regret. And being like, oh, I could have gone if I had tried. It would have been
like a what if.
Yeah, like we should have tried. We should have tried to go. But knowing that like we tried and couldn't get tickets, that made me feel better. That like, okay, I don't have like that guilt or regret that like we didn't at least try. So that happened. That was one thing last weekend. I replaced the battery in my car key, my key fob.
Interesting.
I know that
I don't know if I've ever done that.
Right? I never have either in my entire life. And you want to know what? This isn't even an old car. Well, the car is from 2020. I bought my car used. I bought it last year, but it was a 2020. Whatever. Right. And it's a Volkswagen, so I feel like the batteries and stuff like that never dies. Any hoozle. I get in the car the other day with Mr. Teddy. We were doing our little Target adventure or whatever. Yeah. And I get the like, ding, ding, replace your key fob. It's been telling me that for a couple of weeks. And he was like, you need to replace your key fob. Like, you need to replace that battery. And I was like, yeah, I know. I just need to pop into the Volkswagen dealership and have them replace the key battery, whatever. And he's like, no, go to Ace Hardware. Just go to Ace Hardware. They'll replace it for you for like $10. And I was like, really? And he was like, yeah, the Volkswagen dealership will charge you like over $100.
What?
Just go to Ace Hardware. They'll replace it for you. So I walk the other day. I was like, filling my time. I don't know what I was doing. I was out and about running errands, and I pull into Ace Hardware and I walk in, and there's like two guys just standing at the like checkout counter, like two young guys. And I like hold up my car keys and I was like, do you have like batteries for this? And he goes, yeah, let me see your keys. And this like young kid grabs my keys, pops it right open, a compartment that I didn't even know existed on my key fob. And he's like, yep, it literally took him 15 seconds to walk to the aisle, grab the battery, put it in my key, and then said, that'll be $5.98, please.
Okay, noted.
And I was like, okay.
Wow.
So I know that seems small, but that's like one of those things that would have been, like, for me, it's been like that for a few weeks. That's one of those things that's like, it doesn't seem that important because I do have I have another key fob, but like all of my keys are on this one. This is like the one I use. Like, I'm sure like when people get a car, like there are two key fobs and most of the time you just use the one and the other one's like the spare key fob that you throw in the junk drawer. Well, this is the one I use. And so I was like, might as well just replace it. That's one of those things that like to-do list, I would have kept pushing down like the list and like procrastinating on because it's not that important because I didn't have an extra one. Anyway, so got that done. I was pretty proud of myself.
Honestly, I think that's important. I learned that you can do that. Yeah. I wouldn't have known what to do either. So that's fantastic.
And I was thinking too, like with it like a German car, like I was like, it might be a little bit more difficult. Nope. So simple.
That's hilarious.
I was like, okay, still don't know how to do it. He popped that sucker open so quick and replaced the battery. I don't even know what compartment opened because he did it so quickly. So I couldn't do it myself, but at least I know I can take it to Ace Hardware and they'll do it for $6.
I'm sure like Google could show you too.
Probably.
So
that's true.
You're good.
That's true. The last thing, two more things. Okay. Mr. Teddy came home the other day. I'm sitting at my desk working. Okay. It's probably 5:30. I don't know what was going on. I'm sitting here at my desk getting some work done. And he barrels up the stairs, comes into my office in his work clothes and his dirty Crocs and goes, I found some mushrooms. You want to come with me and get them? Sure. And I was like, sure, let me put some pants on. Because I was just like in my biker shorts or whatever. I don't know what I was wearing. So I throw some leggings on, hop in his car. We drive to this like abandoned lot. And there are mushrooms, like a bunch of these like massive mushrooms all over this like the base of this tree. And this man collected, do you know like when you go to Home Goods or like TJ Maxx, they have those like bags like near checkout that you can buy those like,
yes,
they're like those big bags. They have different designs on them.
They're like plasticky.
But they're like real. Yeah, they're like the real big ones.
It's like a tote bag.
Yeah, it's like a super big tote bag. He filled an entire tote bag in like basically a tote bag and a half full of mushrooms.
Why?
I don't know.
What is he doing with them?
And then I go to bed that night. It's like midnight and I can smell him cooking up mushrooms in the kitchen. He's just chefing up down there with these mushrooms.
How does he know that they're safe to eat?
One of his friends at work knows that they're apparently good. And then he gave them to said friend who apparently is going to like sell them to a restaurant or something.
That is the weirdest
so now
thing
he's
I've
got,
ever heard.
I know. So
Mushrooms.
He's very into mushrooms lately.
Okay. This might be, I don't know if I'm making this up. This might have been from like a fever dream. Does he have a book about mushrooms?
Oh, for sure.
Like a little book?
Yes.
I think he does.
Yes.
I'm so confused and I'm so mind blown by this. I don't know if I'd ever like walk up to a stray mushroom and be like, I'm gonna eat that. I feel like I've been advised my whole life not to do that.
Yes. But there's like, obviously there's a ton of mushrooms that you can eat. Right. You just have to like be very informed and knowledgeable and know which ones are safe and which ones aren't. And he's been spending like the past year learning about mushrooms and trees and plants and flowers and things. And so he is informed with his mushrooms apparently.
Interesting.
And so
do you like mushrooms?
That was fun. I don't.
I was going to say, I didn't think you did. I like mushrooms. I like eating mushrooms sometimes. Not when they're like those big, thick ones, but like slices. I really like.
I don't know. I haven't had mushrooms in a long time. It's always been like a texture thing for me.
I get that.
And I will say like he was cooking that mushroom at midnight and it was a very potent smell, but it didn't smell bad. I don't know.
I could see you liking them. I really like them when they're in something like creamy, I don't know, or like garlicky. I do think they're really good in that way.
I like truffle. Like I love truffle.
Oh, yeah. Is that mushroom?
Yeah.
It is?
A truffle's a mushroom.
I thought it was oil.
No. Truffle is a mushroom.
It's like a really like truffle fries.
You're thinking like truffle oil. Like they do is like, because the truffle mushroom is like such a strong, like potent flavor, they like infuse it into like olive oils often. And so you can like cook with like a truffle oil, but then they also have like truffle salt, which is like salt infused or like sprinkled with like chunks of truffle that you can like put over food. And they're like truffle is a mushroom and a flavor. And then it's like infused into things like salt or truffle butter or truffle oil and stuff like that.
I literally never knew this.
So when we went to Italy on our honeymoon, I love truffle and Mr. Teddy likes it. I don't think it's like his favorite thing in the world, but I'm obsessed with it. And so there was like we stayed in Sorrento for a while. And there was a little store there that it was like a truffle store. It was like everything in there was truffle. And so we bought this little jar that was like 2 inches by 2 inches, maybe like a small little jar that's like just chopped up truffles. Like it's literally just chopped up truffles.
Okay.
And so it's just little chunks of mushroom, and I've just been too scared to eat it.
You haven't even opened it?
Mm-mm.
Oh my goodness.
It says it's not supposed to go. It's not supposed to expire for another year.
I would start cooking with it. I'm sure you could make a really good like pasta or like a chicken dish. You should try it.
I know.
I think that'd be good. Well, that's really interesting. Honestly, quite the adventure. I don't know what I would have said if I saw that. You know, I would have been like, I'm not touching those. But
no, I didn't. I didn't touch them. I didn't touch them. He went out in the backyard and cleaned them. And
he never ceases to amaze me. Like, no, this man always boggles my mind with his interests in like what he's doing. And then we have on the back of our toilet downstairs a book about UFOs in our state. So like, he's a character. Between his algebra books, the mushroom book, the UFO book, there's so many other books. He has so many books about weird things.
He's very into birds.
He's into bird watching. Yeah, he has a lot of unique interests, but like I'm so here for them. I really enjoy listening to him talk about them and like tell me about them. I'm not going to eat mushrooms that he picks, but like I admire his
the other day, like I was at the farmer's market by myself. It was a couple weeks ago, and there was like a guy that was selling really spicy peppers, and so I sent him a picture. I was like, "Ooh, look! Like you should have been here this week. Like this guy's selling peppers," and he's like, "Get me some." So I bought him some peppers, and he made salsa. Not gonna try it, but he like made
with the
salsa.
Spicy.
No, it was like the spiciest peppers. Even he said it's miserable. He hates it, but
really, he loves spicy stuff.
I know, but he doesn't hate it. He likes it. It's just too much for him. It's a lot because it's like the spiciest peppers.
And that's mind blowing because he loves spicy food.
Yeah, it's like
interesting.
It's like Carolina Reapers and Scotch bonnets and like all these like really spicy peppers, I guess.
I don't know. I'm not touching those either. But yeah, he's a character. That man has a lot of interests. But I wish so badly that I was with you guys this weekend because that would have been really fun. I'm sad.
I know.
So I'm gonna have to come down there and
you are, and then we're gonna have to make sure he's in that Target mood again.
Yeah, he's gonna have to be in his like girly mood. He usually is. Like he usually is, and we do a lot of good stuff, and he's always really excited about it. So,
yeah. He always wants to go to the mall and walk around, and
he always wants to do the little loop and like be a part of it. So I support it.
Yep.
I have a question for you.
Okay.
I have a question based off a situation I encountered. So I was going to Starbucks and I was in the car with my husband and my daughter going up to my brother's house this weekend. And we were in the Starbucks drive-thru and, you know, he got a drink, he got breakfast, I got a drink, I got breakfast, and my daughter gets whatever she gets, like a chocolate croissant. And we pull up to the window and I think our total was like $35. So I had my card loaded up for them to scan. And the guy at the window says, "Oh, the car in front of you paid."
Oh.
But I was like, "Are you sure? Like this was $35. Are you positive? Because if you went to pay for the car behind you
at a coffee shop thinking it was going to be like $9,
right, 15 maybe max, I'd be like, "Oh,
yeah,
you know, what do you do? I don't know." So I was like, "Oh, like we have to pay for the people behind us. Like I feel bad now. They just paid $35. My husband goes, "It was a Rolls Royce in front of us. It was like a $250,000 car. I don't feel bad." And he drove off.
He did like, not.
How could you?
That's just bad karma.
That? I was so mad. I was like, I had already put the money on the card.
For me, it would be the opposite. For me, if it was like a car in front of me paid $35 for my coffee and then there was a Rolls Royce behind me, maybe I would have been like, they can afford their own coffee. But if they paid for you, you don't know the people behind you.
That's
like,
what I said. I was like, they could have really used
the people behind you really could have used it. Yeah.
Right. And I'm like, the car in front of us, like, yeah, they drive a really nice car, but like they thought of us and they like took care of the whole thing.
A lot of the times what happens is like that will happen car after car after car after car. So they may not have been the first person to start it.
Right.
Somebody might have paid for theirs. Right. Exactly. I feel like most often that's what happens.
Yes. And every single time I feel it's proper etiquette to continue the train.
Yes.
And be like, you know
1,000%
what,
yes.
whatever. Like, if I
Yes.
had to pay $30 for the family in the van behind me, you know what? Something good will happen to me.
Right. Yep.
Eventually, whatever.
Karma
But
will
also,
come back
like,
around.
they'll
yes.
be happy. And I was not in the best mood when that happened. So for me, it was almost like a sign from the universe saying like, oh, things are good. Like, things are great. I was not having a great morning. And I was like, wow, thank you, world. Thank you, Earth, for like giving me this. Yeah. And it just drove off. I was like, oh my gosh, this is just terrible. How could you do it?
I literally would have been like, no, of course we have to pay.
I
feel
so
like
sad.
I do feel like I don't know how Mr. Teddy would have reacted. He probably, I don't know.
I didn't even notice the car in front of us, but I'm like, then I got really nervous. I'm like, did I look miserable? Like, did they see me in their rear view mirror and been like, oh, that girl needs a coffee. Like, I'm taking care of her coffee.
I bet it was like a train. I bet it was like their coffee got paid for from the person in front.
Sure.
Like, I feel like that's probably what happens most often. That's never happened to me, but I like also don't go to coffee places. Like, I don't like, I get Starbucks like once in a blue moon every couple months maybe. So it's not like something super common for me. So I don't think that ever has happened.
I feel like I've had it happen a few times, and every time I will continue the train. And now I feel like you know what? I should start the train. I'm going to start a train. You know what? I'm going to put that on my Finch app.
Next time, yes, put it in your Finch app. But next time that Mr. Mandi is in the car with you, you start the train and you say, I'm going to start this train while he's sitting in the car with you.
I think he would have an aneurysm. If I was like, I'm starting the train, he'd be like, did you look to see who's behind us first? And I'm like, nope. I hope it's a family with like another kid who wants a cake pop and a chocolate croissant. And like everyone wants their own drink. I'm going to put that in my app. Or maybe I'll just like, I don't know. I think your good karma. Be good to spite him.
To make all right in the universe, just start the train.
Done.
That's all you have to do. That's all you have to do to make up for it.
I
know it wasn't on you anyway, but
I was ready. He drove off before I could speak. So
to make up for his grievances, you can start the train.
What is one gonna do? Something I think we need to talk about that we did on Friday night together. We played Fortnite.
We did.
I said yes.
You did.
I said yes to you.
I said yes. She said yes.
I said yes.
Okay. So to like just kick off this conversation on a scale of 1 to 10, how was the experience? I'm not going to ask about I want the experience to include like game, social, like I want it to include like all aspects. So like, how was the experience of playing Fortnite, including all of the different like things that were involved?
I would say a like 8.5 out of 10.
That's pretty high.
It was pretty high.
That's pretty high. And even more shocking considering you had to wear like your in-ear monitors because you didn't have like comfy headphones or anything to wear.
Headphones.
So the fact that it was still that high, even with those uncomfy headphones in, that's impressive.
They hurt. Yeah, they hurt so bad. I think I just love, this is so sappy, but like I love spending time with you. So for me, it was just really fun being able to like laugh and have a good time. I was absolutely terrible.
But same, right?
So bad.
Not good.
So bad. I was very overwhelmed at first because I didn't know what to expect. And like you hear what everyone else is doing. And so the fact that everyone is like dancing, playing music, and you hear 100 different songs going and you also have no idea what you're doing. Yeah. I was very overwhelmed and I was like, this is not a game for me. I am so confused. You hear like
Mr. Teddy and friend going, I got 3 over here on the left. Da 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 da. Like having these full blown conversations and like, oh, I've got 3 here. I've knocked 1 here. I've got another. Right. There's 2 more left on the team here. Blah blah blah. Right. Having these like full blown conversations, and then in the middle of it, you just hear, "Where would one get a gun?"
We're like, wait. So half the time I'm like, hey guys, I'm on my hands and knees and I'm dying. Can someone please come resuscitate me right now?
I'm about to be done.
And you guys are all like, yeah, we're coming. I'm like, no, I literally am about to die. Like, you need to get here right now. Someone needs to save me. And it was a lot. And they're like, okay, Teddy, you go that way. Mandi, you go that way. And I'm like, what's happening?
I will say though, and like the way I have always played this game is I'm kind of like a pack mule where it's just like, okay, you got the med kits and the bandages and the slurp. Like, okay, that's good. You carry that. You can have one gun and then the rest of it is just stuff for the team at the end.
Yes.
So, that's kind of how Fortnite's always been for me. It's just I run around and I open the chests and I have fun and I chit chat and I am very unhelpful.
That's how I felt. I definitely felt more of a burden than anything because I wasn't. Yeah, thank you.
No, but me too. Same. I'm not saying just you because I wasn't helpful. The only people I was able to kill were bots. I didn't kill a single real person.
You helped me a lot.
Yeah, that's not to say I didn't die and have to be revived though.
We won 3 of the 4 games. So, like, we're kind of good.
We did.
We're pretty good.
Okay, so this is what happened was just because you and I, like, don't play, I have the account that I have had for years. Yeah. But because we don't play, I think that, like, Battle Royale games like this, they tend to put you in, like, a group. Like, you know how there's, like, 100 people that go in, whatever. Mm-hmm. I think they tend to like pair you up with people of a similar skill level as you. So like there's like some type of like thing in the background that like it's a similar skill level type of thing. And so either we were playing with like 7-year-olds who are terrible or we were so bad that like they didn't even have enough 7-year-olds to fill in that we were playing bots. And most of the time we would be like shooting and Mr. Teddy and friend would be like, that's just a bot. It's just a bot. You got this. And I'm like, no, I don't. Like you and I were panicking. So I think that like we only won those 3 because it was either children or bots. And then the 4th one that we ended up losing, we were playing real people. We were playing real people.
Terrifying.
Yeah.
Teddy and I were alone. The boys abandoned us, and Teddy and I were alone in this little courtyard. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, these 2 people come up and start attacking us. I mean,
and I go down.
Us.
I go down, and then you go, "Don't you come after my best friend!" And you like, and then
I had a chainsaw.
As soon as you say that, you go down. It's like beep beep. Down she goes.
It's like, don't you dare go after my bestie.
It's like, I'm down, and then you like threaten them, and then there you go.
I tried so hard to come to your rescue. They just
did not work.
No, I think my favorite part of the whole game is finding the cars and turning on a song and just driving around singing. Like, I think I found a G-Wagon, and I turned on.
Oh, no, I go, We were driving around and Mr. Teddy was driving and I hopped in and then he's like, hop in, Mandi. And you hop in. I'm like, we're in this minivan right here. And you hop in and you go, this isn't a minivan. This is a G-Wagon.
I love cars.
I'm like, hop in the minivan.
That thing was sweet. So, and then when I found one, I hop in and Sabrina Carpenter comes on and I was like, okay, this was meant to be here.
Yep.
And so I was just driving around. I see like Mr. Teddy and his friend trying to like kill people. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna sing Espresso and go try to run them over and knock every tree down on my way.
Yeah.
I think that was my favorite
And it was so much fun. And then as soon as we were doing that, all of our internet went out. Yours was the only one that didn't go out. Like for some reason there was like a massive like internet outage on Friday night and it took down all of our internet. So
luckily that was at like 12:15 though.
It was late. It was getting to the point where like after every game I was like, are we done? Like I
just assumed
we kept going and everybody just kept going. And so I was like, we must not be done. But when the internet went out, it was like, okay.
Yes. And so I was driving around in a car and you guys were all like, I was by myself and I was like, is anyone coming? Is anyone going to help me? And like there's people here.
We couldn't hear like our audio, like nobody was
and
replying.
I'm like, guys, there's people. They're shooting
How
me.
did you
Can
end
someone
up
please
dying?
help me?
Did someone shoot you?
No, I literally panicked. And I was like, I'm panicking right now. And I escaped. I hit escape and I was like, exit the game.
Oh, you like exited the game?
I was too scared. I was like, I can't do this alone.
No, I don't blame you.
And so I panicked and I just left.
I don't blame you.
But it was fun. I would do it again. I definitely need to get like some headphones to wear to play.
Just for comfort. Yeah.
And it's just a really fun. No, I take it back. It's not really fun. It's just like a nice way to spend time with your friends and like laugh and do goofy things and like team build, I guess I would say.
Yeah.
It is a lot of teamwork.
It is. Yeah.
But it is a little overwhelming, but it's okay.
For sure. And I think it's one of those things, like, even to me, it's like, there's so much stuff I don't understand. There's so much that goes over my head and I'm like, whatever. But it's just the experience is fun. Spending time with the friends is fun.
For sure.
Yeah.
I have to tell you, so I got to go back to Tamagotchis a little bit here. Last week, I told you about some like exciting new versions that were coming out, right?
Yeah.
There was this release that randomly happened last week. At least it was like random to me. But I saw a post about this limited edition Tamagotchi robot. And it's like a 7-inch, 8-inch robot that it's like a partnership with some other company. And it's like a transformer almost, where there's a limited like edition gold Tamagotchi in its little belly. And then he is a Tamagotchi robot and he transforms into a UFO. And right. So I'm like, a UFO. I was like, oh, I'm going to wait for your ears to perk up.
I was like zoning out until I heard UFO.
UFO. Yeah. You eyes glazed like, oh God, here we go again. More Tamagotchis. This what you need.
I was zoning.
Like UFO? What? But I had set all my calendars like waiting for these pre-orders. And it was on, I think, a week ago from now. And I had 1 hour of my day that I could not check pre-orders. Not a single one was out. You didn't
get one?
I had 1 hour between like 9:30 and 10:30 in the morning. And I had checked when I woke up. I checked at midnight. And I had made sure that I was like doing my due diligence. And somehow all pre-orders opened in that 1 hour span that I could not check the pre-orders. And every single one was gone.
No.
Every single website that was selling them. And they're saying like, we don't even know if after pre-orders we're going to sell anymore because we might not even have any more. And I was so bummed. But then randomly over the weekend, another company was like, we have some. We're opening pre-orders. And I saw it right away. And I hopped on it. I've never ordered anything from them before, but I secured one. I secured one of the Tamagotchi robots.
I'm going to look this up. So what do I look up?
Look up, type in, oh my gosh, I don't even know what it's called. It's super cool. Tamagotchi robot collaboration. And it should pull up.
I found it, I think.
It's like gold in the middle.
Yep, it's gold and blue and silver.
What is it called?
Oh, Tamagotchi Chogokin?
Yes, Chogokin Tamagotchi robot. So
she's not cheap.
Chogokin. No, well, okay, so mind you, everything that you're seeing right now might be like resellers are already putting prices out everywhere.
This one says pre-order.
Where?
This one you can place it for pre-order.
Where?
I'll send you the link.
Are you kidding me?
No.
You're joking.
Anyway, this website says pre-order.
Do you know what website you're on?
No.
You didn't look? Big Bad Toy Store?
Listen, but is
Big
it not real?
Bad Toy Store?
Does it have good reviews? It has reviews at the bottom.
Are you sure about this?
Privacy policy, terms and conditions. It looks, I don't know. I've never ordered from here.
Well, I'm just looking at the name of it.
Yeah, I know. I know.
What?
It looks like it's all just toys.
That's so interesting. They don't come out until May anyways, but the thing is just really cool. Like it's a fun thing that I just want as a part of my collection.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
So I'm really excited that I ended up snagging it. But the other problem I had was when I was at IKEA the next day, I was like walking around, I opened my phone and I saw someone in my Tamagotchi like collector group that I'm in. Someone posted that they were selling one of their Tamagotchis and it was their Sanrio, like one of the older versions from years and years ago, where Tamagotchi did a collaboration with Sanrio, and she was selling it. And that's on my wish list. It's one of the, like, my most wanted. And I messaged her as fast as I could. And I was like, is this still available? So I snagged that one too, because it was a great price. And shipping was like $5. So I was like, this is gorgeous.
Awesome.
So I had a good weekend in that regard.
Good Tamagotchi weekend, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And what's beautiful about pre-orders is that you don't get charged for them until they ship. So I'm like, perfect. That's May. So I'm really excited. I had some good luck with that. After being like, I was devastated when I missed them. I was like, I am so sad. But I did it. Good. I did it. And I'm thrilled. So yeah.
Speaking of waiting for something that you're excited for, we finally played, Mr. Teddy and I finally played the Stardew Valley update this weekend.
You did?
Mm-hmm. And so he downloaded it on his Xbox because the Stardew Valley 1.6 update came out for consoles on last Friday. So a week ago. And I have it on my Steam Deck, which means that I've had the update for a long time, but I just like hadn't played it. I haven't set the time aside to like actually play it. So he downloaded it on his Xbox. I had it on my Steam Deck and we sat on the couch next to each other. He played on the TV on his Xbox and I played on my Steam Deck on the couch, and we both started a new farm.
Nice.
And so I started a new farm called the 100 Acre Farm, and he started a farm, and I got the new farm. I did the Meadowlands farm.
You did? Okay.
And so I got 2 chickens. I already forgot what their names were, but they were funny. And then he didn't do the Meadowlands farm. I'm like, dude, it's the new update. Like, what do you mean? He did the forest farm.
That's very fitting for him, though.
That's on brand for him. Yeah.
Right.
So he did the forest farm, and then he got a dog. His dog shows up, right?
Okay.
Marnie shows up with this dog and is like, hey, this stray dog, like, do you want to adopt it? And for some reason, like, it prompted him before it prompted me, even though I was like a day or two ahead of him, but it prompted him to name this dog.
Okay.
And he named it Milwan.
Who? Milwan?
Milwan.
Why did he name it that?
Milwan.
Milwan. Did he pick it himself?
Mm-hmm.
Why did he do that?
Miles and Rowan mashed together.
Oh, that's kind of cute.
Milwan.
Miles and Rowan mashed together.
So,
Milwan.
And at first I was like, why don't you do like Riles? Or
I'm like, there's got to be a better combo.
Right. No, he said Miles has to be first because he's the older one. So Milwan it was. So he named his dog Milwan. And then, of course, a couple days later, my dog shows up and I'm like, Milwan. So we both have a dog named Milwan. I would also say though, kind of going back to like this weird conversation about him, he put his favorite thing is nature.
Oh.
So now it's going to say, this star drop or whatever it's called tastes like nature.
I mean, that's a beautiful thing, right? He's one with the earth.
I think mine says tastes like bears.
I think my first one I did donuts.
Oh, you did
food. Which is like I did food. Donuts.
That does fit. Mine said tastes like bears.
Yum.
I don't remember what I put on this one. I don't remember what I did.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so how was the update?
But it's fun.
Did you guys have fun?
Yeah.
Is it super different? How is the new farm? That's what I'm curious about.
I like the new farm. I do.
Okay.
Well, you start with a coop and 2 chickens. So like you have a coop and 2 chickens to begin with, which is like I feel like a really good advantage.
Absolutely.
There's a new type of grass. I'm still just I'm in my first like week. So I'm still just like getting used to everything. I just got the community center open so I can start throwing things in the community center. I think with Stardew, and I was having this conversation on stream, but like I think with Stardew, my struggle is that I want to do everything. I want to get the community center done. I'm always like, okay, well, it's my first spring. I've got to get all of the spring things in there, and I've got to get 5 quality turnips to put in there, or parsnips, or whatever the heck they are. And I'm like, I get in my head that I'm like, I have to do this. I have to do this. I have to make sure I get all the fish. And then it's like, I don't. Why is it like,
no,
I don't have to do it in a year. Like, I don't have to do it in the year. It's fine if I don't.
You can do that. Focus on friendships. Like, focus on something that you really like.
I'm like barely talking to anyone. And like all the time people in Paleo are like, what do? I feel so overwhelmed. And I'm like, just do what you enjoy. And I'm not taking my own advice in Stardew.
Well, maybe you should.
I know.
Maybe you should. What is your favorite thing to do in Stardew?
It's a good question.
I was
probably
thinking the same
farm.
thing. Like, I don't
honestly
really know.
Probably farm. I don't really like mining. Mining stresses me out a lot.
Yeah.
I like taking care of my chickens. I like clearing land. I like foraging. I really like foraging.
Is fun. Yep.
Fishing. Mining.
Yeah.
So like relationships and farming and like foraging probably.
Who do you think you are going to romance?
I have no clue. No clue. No.
Really?
Just because like I married Elliot in my last save, and I really enjoy my Elliot romance.
So
I don't know. I know. I haven't decided.
I feel the same. I think if I ever started another farm, it would be the same thing where it's like I have to marry Alex every single time. Like, I don't think I could marry anyone else except for him.
I don't know why I like Elliot. I think that's a controversial topic. I think people feel very strongly about their Stardew Valley romances, and for some reason Elliot is just up there for me. I just really enjoy him.
He was definitely up there for me too when I was like first assessing all of the bachelors and bachelorettes. But something about Alex, I'm like, no,
I get it. I get it. Alex gives like classic, like high school, like cool kid, jock, quarterback vibes.
Right.
I think the reason I like I went for Nio first in Palea, and like Nio and Alex give me similar vibes, right?
No.
Yes.
No. Yes. Nio is such a dweeb. He's like,
they're blonde, athletic,
Alex
like
has brown
cool
hair.
Kids. Whatever.
Alex has brown hair. That's a huge difference.
They give very similar vibes to me.
Nio and Alex would not play football, and he's not like the mysterious boy. You know what I mean? Alex is like too cool for
Alex is not the mysterious boy.
Yes, he is. He's like, ew, new farm girl, get away from me.
Of all of the Stardew characters, he is not like the mysterious, hard to crack nut.
Yes, no, he is. He's mean to you.
He's not like Shane or Sebastian or whatever their names are. They are way more mean.
Have you ever talked to Alex? He literally like scoffs at you anytime you breathe his air. He's literally so mean.
I have talked to him. He's not as mean as some of the other guys.
Well, he's perfectly mean. He's perfectly mean to me.
Anyway, he gives me Nio vibes. He gives me Nio vibes. He does. 1,000%. So what I was going to say was that he gives me Nio vibes, which makes me feel like I would like him.
Yeah.
But he feels really young. He feels really young. Whereas like, I think like the characters that I have been like drawn to in Stardew was like Elliot and then like Harvey, because they feel like I don't know why, but he feels like a grown up. He feels like a grown up. I know.
He feels like a dad.
Right. But I'm 30. Like, I feel like I'm not going for like to me, the other, like some of the other ones, like who's the kid with the blonde spiky hair?
Sam.
Like Sam and Alex to me feel very high school. Like they feel very young.
I love that.
So I think that's why I haven't romanced them. It's just because they feel very young. And so I feel like more, and Harvey, I've never romanced Harvey. I chose Elliot, but like they feel older to me. And I think that's why.
That's fair.
I'm not, but again, it's a game. Like it's not a big deal. But I'm like,
but people really, like to your point, they really love their love interests in this game. Yeah. Like people are very passionate about it. Sam was one that I liked too, but he was more of like, he just didn't care about anything except his like rock band, I think. I really would love to romance Haley because I feel like she would be a fun one. Yeah. So I have my
She would
eye
be
on her
fun.
too at some point.
Yeah,
I don't
Mr.
know.
Teddy is dead set
They
on
should
romancing Robin, and I'm like, sir, it's not
He's
possible. I'm
still
sorry.
he's still thinking
He's still
about that.
trying. He's still trying. I think
know what?
now
I
he's
get it.
moving Leah.
Oh, okay.
He's going Leah.
That's a
I
good
think.
one.
Now
That's
that he
fun.
hasn't, now that he has to like actually find someone, I think he was thinking Leah.
Oh, that's kind of cute.
Yeah.
So I am at a point where I don't really remember like the new stuff that came out with the update.
So I feel like I haven't really experienced a lot of it. Like I have the new farm, but I don't think there's anything really new yet so far.
Okay.
No.
And so we have the Stardew Valley books, like those, the guidebooks, which are fantastic.
So great.
Have you opened or like looked at the new one, or are you following it along with the playthrough?
Yep. I opened it, and like really the only thing I've used it for so far was picking out my farm, because the new farm types are in there, so you can like read about the farm types a little bit more. I've looked at it to start like looking at my bundles and what I need for my spring bundle. And Mr. Teddy looked at it yesterday. He's been using it a lot too. He used it to like look up. He used it to look up what Mayor Lewis likes, so that he could give Mayor Lewis a birthday present and whatever. So we've kind of both been using it, but not a whole lot. Like, again, the only thing like I've really done new so far was try to figure out what farm I wanted. And that's really the only thing that feels different so far.
I should look at it. I feel like every time we chat, it's like we talk about a game that I haven't played in a while or have never played.
Right. The Sims,
and then,
Dreamlight Valley, Stardew.
Right.
Yeah.
And so now I'm like, okay, it's been a week since I rebought Dreamlight Valley, and I've played it.
Haven't opened it. Oh, you did?
No, I have. I've been playing it. Not a ton, but I've played it.
Good.
But now I'm like, oh,
Stardew. I know. I know. You have to be in the right, for me, it's like you have to be in the right moods for them.
yeah.
Can I also say, so
Ooh.
one of my amazing like Twitch community members gifted me Power Wash Simulator for my birthday. It was like a late birthday gift, but gifted me Power Wash Simulator and like a bunch of the DLCs.
Okay.
I am hooked.
What is that?
Literally, dude, if you get Power Wash Simulator for your Steam Deck, I think you will be obsessed. It's so satisfying.
Ooh.
Like, you literally you own like a power washing business, and you have to just go around to like different jobs and clean. You just power wash it clean. That's it. And then you make money, and then you can like buy new nozzles or buy soap or whatever. And like, it is so satisfying. Like, do you ever watch TikToks where he like the guy power washes driveways?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm mesmerized. And that's what this is like, what's really nice is that so leading into like the last thing I wanted to talk about today, like I'm just going to pair these together, but like over what day was it? Sunday, I think. Sunday night, I watched the first half of the new season of Outer Banks.
Oh, okay.
So they released the first half of season 4, and then I think the second half is coming hopefully soon. But they released the first half of season 4. The entire time I watched it, I played Power Wash Simulator on my Steam Deck, and I power washed a playground. It takes hours to do these jobs. Like
actual IRL hours.
IRL hours.
My gosh.
And like I think I only did one job the whole time I watched the first half of season 4.
Seriously?
It was like it took me a couple hours, like 3 or 4 hours to wash this one playground. But like, you don't have to do it all in one go. Like, you just like turn the game off and you can come back and pick back up where you left off at the park or whatever. But so far I have cleaned what did I clean first? A van. I cleaned off my own van, my power wash van. I got to power wash the van. And then I cleaned off like a motorcycle. And then I cleaned off someone's backyard. Some of their back garden was nasty. And I cleaned it all up.
How dare.
And then I cleaned someone's golf cart. And then like the smaller jobs, like a golf cart and like a bike. Those are real quick. They're okay. They're not as satisfying because the ones that you spend a lot of time on, like it'll flash once you have like it complete, like that part. Like you could be doing like a whole house, and once you get the driveway clean, it'll say driveway clean, and then you move on to like the next like little chunk. Oh, it's so satisfying.
I need to try this.
And it's so nice. It's so mindless. And I do it while I'm watching TV. And I'm not even like watching the TV. I'm just listening. But dude, so satisfying.
Is it?
So I have been doing a lot of Power Wash Simulator lately. Like, I don't know why, but it's just so mindless and so nice.
No, I totally get it. I mean, like when it comes to house chores or like things that you have to do around the house, I do think power washing is very fun. Like
I have never
when you're doing
in my life.
You haven't?
No. I don't know. I don't know. You own a power washer?
My dad does. And so growing up, my dad every summer would like get all the chairs cleaned up or like not like the patio, but they had brick pavers. And so power washing brick pavers, or before we sold any of our houses, my dad would come over with the power washer and like getting our front porch nice and clean and getting all the like green grime off of like your sidewalk going up to your front door.
Dude, this is what you would, I think if you like that, you would like this game. I don't think it's expensive, but it's so nice to put on your Steam Deck and just like have on while you watch TV or do something else. Oh, it's so nice.
Okay,
it's been really fun. I did like someone's backyard. I did a whole playground, and then I did this elderly couple's home.
Oh,
so
that's so nice of you.
I know.
You're
pay me.
Such a good person.
They did pay me.
Sweet.
But yeah. Anyway, all that to say, I've really been enjoying Power Wash Simulator.
Power Wash Simulator. Okay, so maybe that's going to be this week's like.
Yeah, they have DLCs for it. So
really?
The main one is just the main one. They have a Shrek DLC where like you go clean Shrek's swamp.
Stop it.
And then they have a SpongeBob DLC where like you clean his pineapple house.
They do not. Okay, that's enough. Did it right there.
I haven't played the DLCs yet, but I've been playing just like the main one. Oh, it's so good.
Okay, so I'm going to look into that. Dreamlight Valley, I've been playing like here and there for the past week. And I will just say that one has been good for like mindless work.
Yes.
I have a hard time like moving in the game for some reason. Like, I don't know why. I have a hard time moving my little person around.
I think you can like if you go into the settings, you can adjust the sensitivity for like your like turning as well.
That's what I need to do. Okay.
That's something that I struggle with in Dreamlight Valley is that especially when I play that game on stream, I get really self-conscious of how like jerky and quick I move around.
Yes.
And so there's like a setting that I turned up that is like it smooths it out and it makes you go like slower.
Okay, I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
It's been good. It's been like I have the shop open, I have the market stand or whatever open. I've been foraging, I've been hitting rocks. You know, I've been doing the things.
I'm glad you're doing it. I'm glad.
It's good. It's fun. I'm already sick of like, I just kind of want everything to be done. It's almost like when you start Animal Crossing over again and you have to go through like the stuff at the begining before you can just have like freedom to do whatever you want and like decorate and all the money to buy things. Like when
it's gonna take you a while to like unlock all the realms and like do all of that. But
I struggle with it.
I know, but do it as like do it just one realm at a time. Cause like I know you like focusing on decorating. So what you should do is like unlock a realm and then decorate it.
That's a good idea.
Like be like, okay, well this realm is done. Now I can unlock this one and move on to the next one.
That's a good idea.
You don't feel like you have to have everything unlocked before you start decorating.
It's almost like, did you ever play Zoo Tycoon or Roller Coaster Tycoon?
I didn't have those games myself, but I had friends who had it. So like a little bit just at like friends' houses.
So those were games. This is really bad of me. I'm going to make a confession right now. We had like computer class in middle school, and in computer class, we played Roller Coaster Tycoon, and I took one of the CDs home with me because I still have it. I wanted to play it at home, and I had Zoo Tycoon, and I loved it. But there's ways at the beginning of the game where you can just like add infinite money to your account, like make the people happier. And I really wish a lot of these games had the options to just go like easy mode, where maybe you skip all the stuff.
That's why I think you would like Sims, is because you can do like cheat codes where it's just like you have all the money you need. Their needs never go down. Like there are cheats in the Sims where you can do that.
So, okay. Oh, man. And I have it. It's sitting right here. I see it right in front of me. I have all these games to play. I just haven't done it. So I guess I'll just forget about it. No, but listen, you
Power Wash. You started Dreamlight Valley and you're like enjoying it. I think that's good. That's great.
It's fun. That's like
don't let yourself get overwhelmed. Yeah, don't let yourself get overwhelmed by it. Maybe take my advice and do like decorate an area before.
I don't even know if I can
think that's
yet.
what. No, you for sure can.
Oh.
I think that's what like sucks you into games, is the ability to decorate, and like you really get like into a game once you can like start customizing and decorating. And so allow yourself to do a little bit of that.
Fair.
Piece by piece. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, I have my work cut out for me again now. I say that every time at the end of this. I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to go play this game. I'm going to go do that now. So I guess I'm going to go look at, I think power washing sounds kind of fun right now. So I think I might go power wash.
It's just so mindless. Throw it on your Steam Deck. It's so great. Ooh. It's on PC too. I just buy it on Steam, but so I have it on my PC and on my
I don't
Steam Deck.
Foresee myself sitting at my computer to power wash. I see myself like being tired and not knowing what to do and being like, I'm going to go lay in bed and power wash a car. 1,000%. And that's going to be fun.
Yes.
I'm going to go power wash Bikini Bottom. Yes. I'm going to go to SpongeBob's house and I'm going to go power wash under the sea, where I don't even know if that should be a thing that's needed. But okay. Thanks so much. You're a great influence for me.
I know. Listen, got to encourage gameplay. Got to encourage doing things for yourself. That's the one thing. Like I said, my Duolingo, do something for yourself. I've been playing my Steam Deck and I've really been enjoying it.
Your Duolingo, do something for yourself. Finch?
Yeah, that's true. Finch. Did I say Duolingo? I'm tired.
Yeah, but actually that's a really good reminder. I have to do my Duolingo now before I forget. I still have to do mine today. Yeah, I need to do it now. Okay, well, everyone, thank you so much for listening. I am going to go do my Duolingo right now.
And then buy Power Wash Simulator.
I wanted to say bye in Japanese, and I don't know how yet. That's a lesson I'm on. So I'll say it next week in Japanese, okay?
Okay. I'll say goodbye to you in French next week. Okay. Thank you all so much for listening to this episode, and we will talk to you next week.
Bye.